Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on the morning of Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. And here's an editorial, and I'll call it African Americans, Newton's Law, and Bad Karma. And I'll explain that in detail. Well, it's been 7 days that they've been protesting about poor Mr. Floyd over there. I would have thought that 2 days would have been sufficient. But the African Americans just don't seem to understand. The only ones that understand, to me, is George Floyd's family. They have been out there saying, we want justice, but we don't want our name to be usurped. And that's exactly what the African Americans and other so-called protesters are doing there. They're usurping George Floyd's name for their own purposes. Don Lemon at CNN is doing the same thing. He's thinking about the African agenda. And Don Lemon, so you're an African American. Oh, what? I'm a spick too here. What does that do? Nothing. You get a cushy job at CNN over there. Should you have it? No. Because of the way you are. You got an agenda. Blacks, blacks, blacks. And let's get the whites. Let's get the whites. Yeah, that's your agenda, Don Lemon. At least Chris Cuomo is trying to separate it into the factions. You, on the other hand, are so much leaning African American, it's not even funny. I wouldn't even lean Latin myself, and I am Latin. Because I am supposed to be a human being here. Forget about being Latin. That's my ancestral heritage. But I'm supposed to be a human being. Something you don't even know anything about, Don Lemon from CNN. And here it goes. Newton's law. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And you guys poked the bear yesterday, especially Don Lemon and Chris Cuomo, on President Trump and what he did. This bear is not going to let this sit down, and if you guys go for another round tonight, this bear is going to poke you big time. And it's about time he poked you, so that you guys understood that for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. You can only take this so far. The way you have to take this, you haven't even addressed it. I've talked to the mayor of Atlanta and let her know what the way is to address this mess. But you guys aren't listening because you guys want your agenda, your agenda. The other thing, karma. And when something goes around, it comes around in threes. And here is where the African Americans are going to be bad karma. One, you don't put this kind of protest in your own neighborhoods when your own people are killing your people. They're killing your children, shooting right through your house. You see this day and night on the television. Oh, well, I lost my daughter. Yeah, and that's all you hear. You don't hear, let's do something about the neighborhood here. No, because it's black on black. That is something like, poor me, poor me, poor me. You got to stop all this nonsense. Black, white, yellow, red, or whatever you are, you got to end it. Now. Period. Do you understand? And that's why I didn't interfere in your case when the Bushka came and blasted all of you, no matter you were black, white, yellow, or not, because you were so stupid you didn't understand, didn't have any comprehension. What is it going to take, Americans, especially you black African Americans? What is it going to take to get your watermelons off your heads? This is your favorite alien and Bubba. There is a way out of this mess. Are you going to take it? Hell no, because you're black. Good day.